Hello there. Hi, I am Emma and I am embracing the menopause. I'm embracing my menopause and I want this channel to be embracing your menopause too. And I thought it was really good for me to explore a little bit more about what this is all about. Okay. I want to embrace my menopause, my midlife, and I hope to be able to inspire you to embrace your menopause and your midlife too. Together, we'll work through what is going on in our bodies, how amazing they actually are, despite feeling pretty rough and rubbish all of the time. And I'm going to look at ways we can feel better, how we can regain our energy and live our best lives. So please subscribe below and comment as well about how you would like support, what sort of info you'd like me to provide. So a little bit more about me. After teaching for many, many years, I decided it was time to reinvent myself. It hasn't been easy though. And no, it's not it hasn't been easy at all. I retrained as a menopause coach of all things. Why did I do that? Because I'm passionate about supporting and inspiring others to make positive difference in their lives. And that's one of my daily mantras actually that I write down in my journal each morning. I also wanted to do it because when I was finding out about my own menopause, a lot of the information I found was quite shocking and surprising for me. I realized I'd been really quite ignorant about my own body, but also about the lack of knowledge about women's health in general, the lack of research. I think it's only 2.5% of funding is put into women's health. Um, and when I found that out, I wanted to make sure that my daughters and my niece understood what they were going on, was going to happen with their bodies in the future. Um, and for every other woman as well in the world, really, because I think it doesn't need to be such a scary thing. And it can be quite a positive thing. And that's what I'm really focusing on, I suppose, on this channel, because I see this as a time in our lives as something new. It's a new beginning. It's time to reframe it, reframe this time of lives as something positive. And then we're actually really very lucky. I hadn't realised until recently that there aren't many other mammals that live beyond the reproductive years. And we need to celebrate that fact that Mother Nature intends us to keep living. You know, the other two mammals that do live on are the between 30 and 50 years actually, are the orca killer whale and the short-finned pilot whale. So I just feel that the confusion that is going on in our heads during this time is simply our brains rejigging everything to get us ready for the next stage of our lives. And that's what I'm aiming this channel to be about, is to help you to rejig your life, the future, help you take stock and work out what you're going to do with the rest of your lives, because most of us live for another 30 years. It's going to be fun and chaos. There are going to be good days, bad days. I'm going to talk about food quite a lot because I love food and drink. Talk about movement or exercise, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to be feeding your soul through lots of different activities for yourself, time for yourself. And finally, hopefully, getting you to think a bit more about putting yourself first. There will be some ideas and tips and plans and freebies. I don't know what else I'll come up with, but I've got lots and lots of ideas. Um, this channel is your way, I suppose, of being a little bit selfish, or to help you get a little bit more selfish and put yourself first. Because I always use the analogy like when you're on the airport and no, not the airport, the airplane, and you've got the stewardess saying, "Oh, put your oxygen mask on before you help anyone else in your family." And that's so true. How can you help other people if you're not helping yourself and looking after yourself and filling your bucket with all the good things that you need to be able to keep yourself going? So if you haven't already hit subscribe, do it now. And if you haven't commented below, do it right now. Have a good day.